welcome to another episode of Seeing Sentai. I'm Mars Girl. We're still looking at Himitsu Sentai Goranger. Today we're looking at episodes 71 through 77. It's getting kind of exciting. We're in the last couple of weeks here of Goranger. Next week's going to be the last week we go over any of it, and then we're moving toward Jaka. I'm really excited about looking at Jaka, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's take a look at the different monsters that showed up in episode 71 through episode 77. You got monsters by the name of Piano Mask, Anchor Mask, Kendo Mask, Glasses Mask, Stove Mask, Iron Spider Mask, and Iron Snake Mask. Of course, each and every one of those sounds and looks exactly like their namesake. So Piano Mask, yes, just does have a giant piano for a face. An Iron Snake Mask has a giant snake for a face. These things are, they just make sense like that. You guys know this by now. I want to make commentary on Kaijo, you know, our Aka Ranger, our Red Ranger. His look has kind of changed throughout the course of these last couple of episodes. He used to be wearing a whole lot of denim, kind of a denim overshirt, and big old huge denim bell bottoms, very, very 70s looking. And now he's kind of moved towards a far more rough, hardcore. He got like a leather jacket going on and these tight black leather pants and a red shirt underneath. So he really does look like the leader now. And it's like, as time has gone on, he's progressed to look way more angry and upset at everything around him, and he like totally means business as time has continued to go on. He has a very good episode actually with Iron Spider Mask, and as Iron Spider Mask goes to attack an Eagle base, and our Red Ranger, Kaijo, is not there to help protect the base because actually he's off playing with some children who run out in front of his motorcycle and he nearly hits them all, and he's like, oh, the kids love me, I gotta go play with them for a second, and he's not there to protect this base while Iron Spider Mask is attacking, and he's so pissed at himself, and he goes and he takes off, and he kind of abandons the other four Go Rangers for a little bit, so you're kind of like, huh, well, that's kind of a dick move. But in reality, he's off infiltrating Eagle, and he's becoming a hidden soldier among them, and he's learning all kinds of things about them, and he's secretly helping his teammates who get captured, but he's so hardcore, he even keeps his identity secret as he's having to whip his comrade Blue Ranger who's been captured, and he's whipping him so hard that he actually receives a medal, a commendation for doing such a good job at punishing this Go Ranger and nearly kills him. It's really kind of extreme, but by the end of it, he's like, nah, screw this, crushes the medal in his hand and drops it to the ground, and then he reveals himself to be the Red Ranger, and surprise, and everything is fine. He's had some really good character arcs, and in fact, an episode with Kendo Mask. Kendo Mask is possibly one of the greatest monsters I have seen thus far throughout this series, and this is because, one, he looks very traditional. He doesn't really look like a monster. He looks somewhere between samurai and like he's about to practice for kendo in a high school or something. Some sort of, professional training sort of setting. But he's full of honor. And he only wants to fight the Go Rangers one-on-one. And he goes up through their numbers that are listed on their heads. And as he defeats green, and then pink, and then yellow, and then blue, and then finally he goes to attack red. And red basically defeats him, but he kind of knocks him off a cliff, and before he falls off the cliff to his death, he actually rescues him. I guess because it's not very honorable to let your enemy die just by falling off a cliff. Like let's face it, in any Disney movie, if a villain dies by falling off a cliff, it's kind of cheap. I mean, there's a lot of falling deaths. So, Red saves Kendo Mask, and in return, Kendo Mask protects him from other soldiers killing him off because he's like, no, he saved me and I want to be the one to defeat him. And by the end of the episode, of course, Kendo Mask is defeated, and he feels really good because he died honorably. And in fact, commits honorable seppuku, stabs himself in the gut and kills himself, and then he explodes. Really kind of extreme. That episode, and that specifically is episode 73, is probably one of the best episodes I have seen the entire series. I highly recommend episode 73. Otherwise, yeah, some of the other monsters are kind of weird. Piano Mask is a giant piano for a head. It's an inaccurate piano, too. The keys are not laid out where a normal piano's keys are supposed to be. And he plays music, and then a ballerina comes out and entrances his enemies, and even Green kind of falls for it for a little while, like, oh, this ballerina's so beautiful, but she just about leads him off a cliff. But in reality, it's just a projector like this one is an 8mm projector. I don't even know if I held it up high enough to be seen. Like it's a projector that's basically really friggin' old, and like, oh, one projector projected the image of this ballerina. No, I kinda don't think so. And then there's Glasses Mask, who's wearing like literally 7 different glasses in a row all down his face. And some of these glasses, admittedly, his abilities are cool because at least one pair of these glasses allows him to kind of slow down time, like not actually physically slow down time, but he can see all of the Gorangers' motions as if they are in slow motion, and so all of his soldiers can see the attacks coming, so even the soldiers look like really freaking competent against the Gorangers, and the Gorangers are like, oh my god, why is nothing working? And then they have to figure it out and destroy all of these glasses, and destroy the glasses on Glasses Mask's face, and that's what eventually kills it. Like, some of these monsters still are pretty goofy. So I think in that regard I would still highly recommend watching the episode with Kendo Mask. He's clearly the best monster that this series has ever had. Otherwise, nothing too new or too special. It's still Golden Mask, kind of running the show underneath the Black Cross Fuhrer. And there's still another 7 episodes to go, and next week's gonna be the very last vlog I do on Himitsu Sentai Goranger. Ooh, I'm so excited, and I think I might miss it after all of this time that I've spent with it, all of these weeks, but I am looking forward to a brand new start the following week. So I hope you guys have been following along with me, and I hope some of you have been following along with me on Tumblr as well, as every day I do a write-up on every single episode, on each episode that I've been watching. So for the episode for the day, I'll write kind of a synopsis and my personal feelings on it. So follow me there at marsgirl.tumblr.com. Of course, you can always follow me on Twitter. I'm at MarsGirl, and I hope you guys are following along with me. If not, you can definitely pick up here in another couple of weeks when I'm on to Jaku. Very excited about moving on forward. So thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week as always. Have a good one.